Here in the United States, the potential government shutdown is drawing closer by the minute. Some progress was made over the weekend. A group of House Republicans came to terms on a short-term funding bill. However, many in the party say they won't support it. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with the latest on the talks. Erik.
Well, good evening, Tracy. Yes, the clock is ticking. It's hard to believe, but there are only 10 days left for lawmakers to try to prevent the government from shutting its doors. Now, over the weekend, 6 Republicans on the House did strike up a deal on a short-term spending plan, but it's hard to believe that they're still voting on it right now. And the question remains on, will the rest of the GOP conference vote for it?
If you're not willing to pass appropriation bills and you're not willing to pass a continuing resolution to allow you to pass the rest of appropriation bills, and you don't want an omnibus, I don't quite know what you want.
The agreement calls for a month-long continuing resolution until the end of October, plus the GOP border security package, which ends catch and release, restarts the Trump-era Remain in Mexico policy, and resumes construction of the border wall. Plus,
importantly, the CR includes cuts non-discretionary spending by 8%. It fully funds the disaster relief fund and includes language to give the DoD much-needed flexibility for the duration of the CR.
Some House conservatives are already giving it the thumbs down, along with the entire Democratic Caucus. Other Republicans say Speaker McCarthy will need bipartisan support to get it passed.
I do think that Kevin McCarthy, the only way to get rid of the issue that he's facing, trying to make sure the government doesn't shut down, is to have Democrat votes. And if he gets Democrat votes, that's going to really start the whole motion to vacate process.
Kevin McCarthy's problem is his own conference and the deals that he's made that are now collapsing. And they're collapsing at the expense of the American people who need him to keep government open and functioning.
Even if it does pass the House, the CR will likely be killed in the Democratic-led Senate, which means Congress isn't any closer to stopping a potential government shutdown.
This Freedom Caucus wish list is not a serious proposal for avoiding a government shutdown, and if passed, would never have enough votes to make it through the Senate.
And we've just learned that Speaker McCarthy has delayed a procedural vote on the CR. Now, Republicans still are eyeing Thursday possibly to pass it, but it's still got to get past the Rules Committee. Speaker McCarthy says that lawmakers will stay throughout the weekend to get it done. Now, earlier today, the House did vote on the defense spending part of the bill, but it failed after 5 GOP lawmakers voted against it. So it could be a very long weekend. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.